You're wasting your life. And deep down, you already know it. Not in some dramatic way, not all at once, but slowly, quietly, day after day, scrolling when you should be building, waiting when you should be acting, telling yourself there's still time, when time is the one thing you're losing. And the most dangerous part? It feels normal. You don't feel like you're failing. You feel comfortable, distracted, busy. But look closer. Days turn into months. Months turn into years. And one day, you wake up realizing you've been alive, but not truly living. This is the trap most people never escape because they keep believing they'll start tomorrow. They keep delaying the life they say they want. But Stoicism doesn't comfort you. It forces you to face something most people avoid. Time is not waiting for you, and you are not getting it back. Hello everyone, welcome to the Mind Awakening channel. This video is going to hurt a little because it will show you exactly where you're wasting your life. But if you stay until the end, it might be the moment you finally decide to stop drifting and start taking control. Now, let's get started. Number 1, you don't lack time, you lack priorities. Everyone says the same thing. I don't have enough time. But that's not true. You have the same 24 hours as everyone else. The difference is how you choose to spend them. You say you're busy, but you still find time to scroll, to distract yourself, to avoid what actually matters. The harsh truth? It's not that you don't have time. It's that you're not honest about what matters most. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, if it's not right, don't do it. If it's not true, don't say it. Simple, brutal, clear. Every moment you waste is a decision. A decision to delay your growth. A decision to stay where you are. And the longer you lie to yourself about your priorities, the longer your life stays the same. Number 2, motivation is a lie. You keep waiting, for you keep waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel inspired, waiting for the perfect moment to begin. But that moment, it doesn't exist. Motivation is unstable. It comes and goes, and if you rely on it, you will always be inconsistent. This is why most people start and never finish, because the moment it gets hard, the moment they don't feel like it anymore, they stop. Marcus Aurelius didn't wait to feel motivated. He acted out of duty, because discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It tells you what must be done. The harsh truth? You don't need motivation. You need standards. And until you stop negotiating with yourself, you will keep delaying the life you claim to want. Number 3, you are addicted to distraction, and it's costing you your future. This is the silent killer of potential, not failure, not lack of talent. Distraction. You check your phone without thinking. You switch tasks constantly. You fill every quiet moment with noise, and you call it normal. But it's not harmless. Every distraction breaks your focus. Every interruption weakens your discipline. Every wasted hour compounds into lost years. The harsh truth? You are being trained to lose focus, and you are participating in it willingly. Marcus Aurelius valued stillness. He understood that a scattered mind cannot build a strong life. If you can't sit with your thoughts, you will always run from your potential. And the longer you stay distracted, the further your future slips away. Before we go further, pause for a second and be honest with yourself. Which one is stealing most of your time right now? Is it lack of priorities, waiting for motivation, or constant distraction? Comment your answer below. Not to impress anyone, but to face the truth. Because sometimes admitting it publicly is the first step to changing it. And If this video is hitting you harder than you expected, if you feel like it's calling you out in a way nothing else has, take a second to subscribe to the channel. It helps support this mission, and it keeps this kind of truth coming to those who need it most. Now, let's go deeper. Number 4, you keep starting, but you rarely finish. There's a pattern you don't want to admit. You get excited. You start something new. You feel motivated for a while, and then you stop. Not because you can't continue, but because it gets hard, repetitive, uncomfortable. So you jump to something else, something new, something easier, and you call it trying again. But in reality, you're building a habit of quitting. Marcus Aurelius understood that greatness is not built in bursts of inspiration, it's built in consistency. The harsh truth? Your life doesn't change when you start. It changes when you finish. And until you learn to stay, even when it's boring, even when it's difficult, you will always be stuck in the same cycle. Number 5, you are afraid to be alone with your own mind. This is deeper than you think. You avoid silence. You fill every moment with noise, music, videos, scrolling. Not because you enjoy it, but because you don't want to be alone with your thoughts. Because when it's quiet, you start to see things you've been avoiding. Your fears, your doubts, your unfinished goals. Marcus Aurelius spent time in reflection, not to escape reality, but to confront it. But most people can't do that, because stillness forces honesty. The harsh truth? If you can't sit alone with your mind, you will never understand it. And if you don't understand it, you will never control it. Number 6, you think you have more time than you actually do. This is the most dangerous illusion of all. You believe there's always tomorrow, that you can start later, that you have time to waste today. But time is not something you notice disappearing until it's gone. Days feel long, but years disappear in silence. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself constantly, you could leave life right now, not to create fear, but to create urgency. The harsh truth? You are living as if time is unlimited when it's the most limited thing you have, and every day you delay is a day you will never get back. So the question is, how much longer are you going to wait before you finally take your life seriously? Number 7, you are waiting for the perfect moment, and it's killing your progress. You tell yourself you'll start when you're ready, when you have more time, more clarity, more confidence, but that moment never comes, because perfect is an illusion your mind creates to keep you comfortable. So you wait. And while you're waiting, life keeps moving. Opportunities pass, energy fades, time disappears. Marcus Aurelius didn't wait for perfect conditions. He acted within imperfect ones because he understood something most people don't. Action creates clarity, not the other way around. The harsh truth: you don't need more time. You don't need more preparation. You need to start messy, uncertain, and uncomfortable. Because the longer you wait for the right moment, the further you drift from the life you could have built. Number 8, the life you want requires a version of you that doesn't exist. Yet you say you want a better life, more discipline, more success, more control, but you're still holding on to the habits, the mindset, and the identity that created your current life. And that's the problem. You cannot build a new life with the same version of yourself. Marcus Aurelius constantly worked on himself, not just his actions, but his character. Because real change is not external, it's internal. The The harsh truth? The life you want demands sacrifice. Old habits, old excuses, old versions of you have to go. And that process? It's uncomfortable, it's slow, and most people quit halfway. But those who don't, they transform. Because the moment you decide to become someone different is the moment your life begins to change. Conclusion. So in the end, this was never just about time. It was about how you've been using it or wasting it without even realizing. Because the truth is, your life isn't falling apart all at once. It's slipping away in small, invisible moments. The moments you choose comfort over growth, distraction over focus, delay over action. And one day, those small moments become a life you don't recognize. The deeper lesson here is simple but uncomfortable. You don't need more time. You need more awareness. Awareness of how you spend your days. Awareness of the habits that are quietly shaping your future. Awareness of the excuses that are keeping you stuck. So start now, not tomorrow, not later. Cut one distraction. Do one hard thing. Finish what you started. Because this is how change really happens. Not in big, dramatic decisions, but in small, consistent actions repeated daily. And if this message made you stop and think, if it hit a truth you've been avoiding, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Your support helps keep this message alive, and there's so much more we're about to build together. Now, stop waiting and start becoming. Thank you for taking the time to watch until the end of the video. See you in the next videos.